Hello everyone, this is the Inflatable Maniac. As you can tell, it's a beautiful sunny day, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and we're back with inflatable reviews, which I will make another video on momentarily. Today's inflatable review is of something that I traded off a while ago and have been missing ever since, and I finally got it back. This is the Gemmy 2018 10.5 foot tall Dragon Archway. So a little backstory for those of you who don't know, I traded this to Gemmy in transit couple years ago. I didn't think it was the best deal. I thought it was a good deal at the time, but then I thought about it later and I'm like, that wasn't maybe the best deal. And I mentioned that to him offhand and he was like, well, I can always trade it back to you. And I'm like, you're kidding, right? He's like, nope. So I'm very glad because this one's becoming increasingly harder to find these days. It's definitely gotten a lot more rare since 2018. I feel like the kind of underappreciated designs always become very rare. Kind of like this one and like the Reaper with the tendrils, the pumpkin creeper, I mean. Some of those. So I traded my 2023 Jack and Sally Mountain for this, which I think is pretty fair because, like I said, this one's becoming increasingly more rare. And it's about in the condition I got it in, honestly. It's really good. The colors are still vibrant and everything. Only thing I noticed is that this eye is a little faded, but that's not even something I care about that much. So, no original box. I threw that away a while ago. It just comes in a plain brown box. So we're gonna go ahead and get it inflated. That there. This come up pretty fast from what I remember, and hopefully I spread it out okay because I don't remember exactly how this goes. Might have to help it up a little bit, honestly. Did I get that twisted? I got it twisted. That's okay. I don't think there are any zippers open. I might be wrong, but I guess we'll see in time. We'll go ahead and help him up. Whoa, stop falling over on me, buddy.
2,000 years later.
All right, so after a lot of struggling and finagling, we got him up. So here he is. Truly a sight to behold. Now you might be asking how this is Halloween related, and the answer is I don't really know. It's a dragon, it's scary, so therefore it's Halloween, I guess. Honestly, I don't really care. I think it's great. We'll go ahead and go over some of the details here real quick. Here's his face. You can see he's got those menacing eyes, some nostrils or horns on his nose. Got a bunch of jagged teeth, and one of the details I really like is he's got this fire breathing effect that they use on a couple of the dragons. They have like a LED light up there, and they have like some air blowing through there to make it look like he's breathing fire, which is really cool. He's got like some eyebrows, some horns coming out of the side of his head. Down here we've got his leg that's kind of just arched. He's got a hand waving to us. He's like, hello, I'm here, I exist. Something else you'll be able to see, I'm not going to do a nighttime video quite yet, but you can see down there there's a green projector, and that shines on the green in his belly, or the side of his arch, side, whatever, to make it look more cool. Up there we got the wings. The wings are what make it to 10.5 feet tall. They also have a tendency to blow around a lot, so that's kind of fun. But they're just like fabric tubes with like some paper thin fabric just sewn onto those. It looks really good though. Got his giant tail over here. The tail's probably about as tall as I am, or maybe taller. Nope, tail's actually a bit taller than me, and I'm 6'4", so that just kind of gives you a perspective of how big this thing is. We got his other foot over there. I don't believe there's another foot on the back. I think there's just the 3 arms and legs, but that's not a big deal. Doesn't really matter to me that much. Here he is from the side. He looks kind of goofy from the side. I didn't realize that until just now, but that's kind of funny. I'll go ahead and back up, see if I can get him in the frame again, because I have to back up quite a bit to get him in the frame, but he looks very impressive. Definitely very large, definitely an eye catcher, definitely a showstopper, if you ask me, that is. We'll go ahead and get another view of him from the side. He'll probably look even more goofy. Nope, never mind. Looks a little goofy, but not bad. Something I like about this one is they gave him detail on both sides. They don't always do that these days. But he's got like the 2 sets of horns, 2 sets of eyebrows. If we look back here, we can see he's got another eyeball, which is really nice. He's got 2 tether attachments. Well, I guess technically 3. 1 on each side of the arch. And then he's got 1 down on this side, or a couple down, I guess, on this side. Yeah, 1 there and 1 on the other side to stake him down so he doesn't go blowing around. He's got 3 zippers. 1 on that side of the arch. 1 up here on the top of the arch. And then 1 down at the bottom of the base. I'm trying to think if there's any other important details to note, but I can't think of anything. Again, he's 10.5 feet tall. Probably just about as wide, if not wider. I'd say he's probably wider than 10.5 feet, but that's just a guess. And yeah, overall, a very, very cool inflatable. Retailed at Lowe's for $150 back in the day. I got mine for $75, so half off. And I tried making a video of this one back in the day. Did not turn out. I'll post a link so you guys can go laugh at me. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. Got a couple more reviews coming. I don't have a ton of money right now, so I can't buy a ton of stuff, but I've got 2 other things that I got a couple months ago, and I'll make reviews of those. So definitely stay tuned for those, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Oh dear. This is going perfectly. I'm a master of inflatable videos, let me tell you. Stop eating your wing. Bro, that's not okay. There we go. That's almost there. Ah, jeez.